So as we all know, you're no longer able to play Roblox on Linux because Roblox's new anti-cheat system detects the application Wine that's used to play Windows programs, aka Roblox is one of them, doesn't allow you to boot Roblox because Roblox thinks that Wine is a cheating software, so you can't really play Roblox on Linux. Well, this is not new news anymore. This news has been, it's been known for like at least a month now, minimum a month. And I've been putting off, dual booting my computer even though I have two separate drives. Because, I have another computer in my room I can use. Then I realized, oh my god, that computer doesn't have enough RAM and its GPU is very limited compared to my main machine. Because the computer I've been using so far has Intel HD 4000, an Intel i5 3rd gen with 2.1 gigahertz, I think. I think it's still dual core, not quad core. And this one has a GTX 1050 Max Q, which means 4 gigabytes of dedicated VRAM. So, God, this thing gets dusty surprisingly quick. Like, loads better, but there's still a ton of dust here. So, what we're gonna do, basically. Oh, you know what? Before I open up my computer, let me grab an empty drive. One of these two is empty, so I'm just gonna grab both. Also, a new USB hub, because I'm starting to store more stuff on USBs. Because my hard drive is starting to run out of storage. Okay. So I'm going to be installing good old Windows 10 64-bit. And the reason why 64, well, you can run more apps, sure, it's more demanding, but I got 32 gigs of RAM. I think we can handle it. So the reason why I downloaded Linux in the first place was because Windows 10 was causing me problems. Like, look at this computer. Windows 10 caused me a buttload of problems, It kept crashing, kept saying, oh, sorry, not worky. And it either could actually be Windows or it was, ASUS software purposely crashing my computer because I changed a lot of things on the inside, in the hardware department. And by changing a lot of things, I mean add another SSD, added more RAM that they even, have an option for. They don't sell first try. They don't sell 32 gigs of RAM by default, which is surprising. They only sell like 16 gigabytes maximum. Whoa, printable, whoa. Anyways, we now have to search for Windows 10 installation media. Well, that was easy. Install Windows from no, install onto. No, Michael, clicked once, by the way. Windows 10. No, not this computer. Download now. There it is. Get it? Okay. No, actually, I'll just keep it on the desktop. Boink. Whoa, dog. Whoa, child me. Okay. It's gonna take forever. You know what? I'm gonna wait. I'm actually gonna wait for this so we can skip to the part where it actually starts downloading onto the USB. So I can get back to opening up my computer. The reason why I'm opening my computer, which I probably should have mentioned, is because I'm gonna remove the main SSD from my computer just in case I don't, somehow mess something up. So if I do actually, put Windows on it, I don't want to put it over my main disk accidentally, erasing all my data, because if, you never know. I could somehow mess it up, even though the two drives are different in size, different name and everything. I could still somehow screw it up. You know, you never know what could go wrong until it goes wrong. Still waiting for this, getting a few things ready. Maybe get them ready faster. Ocarina of Time deserves a Tears of the Kingdom styled remake, like Game Rant. Oh my god, 3 notifications from Game Rant. Another one from Game Rant is Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. All land locations and how to beat them. Another one from Game Rant. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom's Making Shrine is a tribute to another popular game. Cool. Hey. Installation media. Oh my god, I hate this mouse already. This is the one I bought from my mom. It does not serve me well, but serves her pretty well. No, not this computer. 64. Windows 10. And we're gonna do English, because, you know, who doesn't like English? Okay, let's just first E, which coincidentally is right next to English. USB flash drive, yes. This is my USB stick. And well, that takes okay, that is way too quick. Okay. Shit. That is shockingly quick. Dude, the school computers we have are absolute ass if that computer can beat the school computer's speed. And the school computer actually has better specs than my mom's computer. Yet that one's going faster than the fucking downloader. Are you kidding me? This is a joke. The school computers aren't laptops. They're proper office desktop computers. And somehow that has already done more progress than the school computer does in 5 minutes. It's not even been a minute. It's already doing more work already. It's already done more work. Let me actually get my iFixit toolkit up in here. Boink. Oh yeah, new water bottle, by the way. Bought it from AliExpress. Because summer is gonna be very hot, and if I'm ever outside and I don't have anywhere to go to drink water, or you know, get water from, boom, I got this 2 kilogram bottle. Actually, a little more because of the weight of the bottle too. I get my smallest screwdriver because laptops are laptops. Like, all I need to do is get my M.2 SSD out and we should be fine. You're probably wondering, why don't I just make this process easier and put the SSD in here into that computer? Well, because my mom would kill me before I'd even do that. Like this right now, she'd kill me for it already. Let alone putting this in her computer and her claiming I erased all her data somehow. Even if I were to put it back together. I know, shouldn't be doing it this way, but... Actually, no, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Okay, my bad. Sorry, Michael. Yeah, this one is always a doozy. God, why is this metal so unbearably thin? Concerningly easy when it comes to bending it. Ugh. Like, I know it's a laptop, but you didn't need to make it that thin. Now, this part didn't need to be that thin. I think Asus knows that, but they try to make it as complex as possible. So if you were to, you know, open it up like I am, it would be stupidly annoying to do so. And it is. So, shocking. Yeah, this is what I hate. Anti-repair, you know? Or anti-upgrade your own goddamn thing. Because it's stupid. Like, why would you do that? It's my thing. I bought it from you. It's no longer yours. Like, sure, the software is yours. But the computer, yeah, that's not mine. Because you sold it to me and you said... enjoy. It's like Ferrari with their cars. Like, seriously, man, can you back off, Ferrari? Seriously. This is why I don't want to buy like some overly cool luxury car especially brand new. Like Lamborghini is like, okay, you bought a car from us, have fun. They're not like, hey, you can't do that to our car. There are crybabies about it, like Ferrari. Like, no car company deserves to complain about what you do to their car. Like, understand, like, oh, if you purposefully, uh, 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 like, mess up your car, like, purposely mess up your car, not just normally upgrading it, just, like, messing it up, and then saying, oh, bad quality. Sure, yeah, that I can get. But if they're not doing that, if they're just, like, putting a different paint job on their car, which someone did, someone turned his car into, like, the Neon Cat. He changed the Ferrari logo to a Neon Cat Ferrari logo. The body paint was a Neon Cat color theme, like all of it. And you know what happened in the end when he did all that? He got sent a cease and desist letter, claiming that, hey, you need to change this car back to normal, and you're not allowed to drive Ferraris anymore. So he got a he was like, okay, screw you, I'm gonna go to Lamborghini, buy their car, and do it to their car. And you know what Lamborghini did? Nothing. You know why they did nothing? Because it's their car. Like, seriously, why would you? Who cares? You bought the car, it's yours now. You can blow it up, just do it safely. We don't care. Like, your property now, not our property. Also, this USB hub I bought has another port on the front here that looks like it's for a charging cable, but it didn't come with any charging cable, so that's, you know, a bit suspicious. You know, the things I ejected my USBs from. It's a 7 hub USB 2.0 thingy. Basically, you have also some levers. Well, sorry, switches, not levers. Switches that you can turn that specific USB port on. So that means the ones you aren't using, they don't send data and power to, which is really convenient. I can turn all of these off when they're not in use, you know, because they can be constantly plugged into my USB hard drive. Sorry, external hard drive. I'm getting confusion. And you know, work just fine. So like. Very sauce. Seriously? Come on, that should have gone out by now. This is BS. Thank you. Can I lift it up yet? Almost, actually. I just need to get this fan out. Get the fan. Ah! Oh, come on. Seriously? Another screw. Honestly, if I were to ever get a Ferrari, I'd just get a cease and desist letter for just sitting in it. Actually, I think they would send a cease and desist letter because I'm even saying the name Ferrari wrong, you know? Like, seriously, like, what? Ferrari is basically the Karen of car companies. It's like if Apple was worse and a car company, pretty much. Like, Apple is coming on with a really, like, Apple made a really cool, like, VR headset. Sure, it's $3,500, which is shockingly expensive, yeah. But the screen resolution is 64 times that of an iPhone. Which doesn't seem a lot, because the iPhone screen resolution is subpar. Like, even the Samsung S6 has a higher screen resolution. But 64 times? Yeah, that's definitely a big increase compared to what they usually release, you know, the iPhone with. Skip on. Okay, let me use plastic. God, I always hate that sound because I always think something broke, but it's just plastic being plastic. Nothing, no more screws, right? Yeah, there's no more screws. It's just dumb design. There's just one screw that I stripped one time. I cannot get it out. What is it stuck on? Did I just damage a fin? No. Okay. What? Oh, it's the fucking Ethernet. Look. It's the Ethernet one. I have to... bend the chassis and hope the plastic doesn't crack into non-existent. It's cool because it actually, you know, looks like the motherboard holder place. Like, you can tell this is where the motherboard goes. Because the RAM area is actually kind of separated with these plastic corners here. Like on the chassis. There's just, you know, some, you know, protection of the RAM from the very hot GPU and CPU. That's convenient. Okay, there is my... Cool, okay. Oh my god, that thing's already bending. Okay, there's my SSD. I'm gonna... Oh, my USB flash drive is ready. How convenient. But I'm not finished with this. Because I just opened it up, you know. Wow, I'm actually opening up this computer fairly fast compared to what I usually open it up at. You know, usually it takes like 20 minutes. But considering the fact I've already been filming this video beforehand, you know, other parts, and it's not 20 minutes yet, I opened this up like in 15 minutes. Or less. Wow. God, this is gonna be so sticky. It's gonna be very bad at sticking afterwards. Wow, I didn't know it was an SSD, guys. It says SSD. Holy crap. Truly a revelation. Wait, I don't need to use the adapter anymore. You know why? Because, you know, this is actually an M.2 SSD. So I can just put it in the SSD slot. Oh my god. Oh my god, a revelation. Wow. Actually very cool that I'm able to do that. Guess I'm nervous. I just realized they both have the same pinout design, but the board doesn't have this pinout design, you know, on the board, this type of design, which I'm very happy about because it's so stupid that this slight notch difference can ruin a lot of things, honestly. If you have the same thing on your board and you buy an SSD that doesn't have it, tough luck, buddy. No more SSD. There we go. I didn't put it exactly right on top of the hole before, you know, trying to get a click. That's alright. Okay, there we go. I don't think I need to, like, open... The words are flying out of the way. Yeah, I'm not gonna screw the entire thing in yet, because I need to open this up later. I'm just gonna, like, get Windows ready. You know, Windows, you know, I can't words today, I don't know why. Probably because I slept in the middle of the day, so now my entire vocabulary is non-existent. But what I'm trying to say, if I can brain it out. Right, I just want to boot into Windows 10. You know, finish the setup as quickly as I need to. And then just, you know, shut it down and put it back together the way it's supposed to be put back together. And, okay, this is causing more problems. Builds. I don't know why. I hate this. Like, every time, when I tear it down, it's fun, but when I have to put it back together, it's so, like, worrying. Like that sound right there. I think I broke something when I hear that, but in reality, nothing happened. It's just plastic being plastic. In reality, nothing broke, and it's just me being. See, like seriously, you'd think I break something when I hear that sound. You know when you hear that sound, but nothing breaks. It's just plastic being stupidly annoying. I hope this computer isn't picky about SSDs. Otherwise, that putting the SSD in there causes another teardown. I remember last time I put this computer back together, I forgot to put this in, and yeah, you might imagine my surprise when I saw how the computer was just randomly shutting off and I had no idea why. And I was like, wait, I didn't hear the fan spinning, and I was like, oh crap, I didn't plug my fan back in, you know? You know, the only people in this house, well, not really only, but the people that haven't opened the computer up in this house are my oldest brother and my parents. Understandably, my parents don't need to, but the reason why I'm only mentioning my oldest brother, not my middle brother, is one time my middle brother spilled water onto his laptop accidentally while on a Zoom call. This was like a couple of years ago, actually. He was like on a Zoom call and he accidentally spilled water on his laptop. I was like, oh shit. So he shut it off, which is smart. Good thing. Always shut off electronics. Then he flipped it upside down. So like this. Oh, that's my speaker. And water dripped out, and he even had a towel to rinse out any that was left in the keyboard. And then he opened it up. And while I was on my stupid Zoom call, he called me over and asked for help. I was like, yeah, you're doing it right. Yeah, you need that kind of screw. You want to unclip the RAM? And he was like, yeah, nah, you don't need to, because I don't see any water on it. So he waited a while before booting it back up, which was also smart. He just continued the Zoom call on his phone instead of on his computer. So he waited, I think, like a good day, before booting it back up. And when it booted, it worked just fine. He still uses that same computer, all willy-nilly. You know, like nothing ever happened. That's good, because it's actually a really good computer. It's got a more, future-ready design. Mine has a similar design to that trashy computer. You know, thick-ass bezel on here. Well, he has thinner bezels than this. Thinner than this, all around. So it looks like a MacBook. It's it gives off MacBook vibes. He sent like a picture of what he was watching on his laptop, and I was like, oh, that looks like a MacBook. Oh wait, it's not a MacBook, it's just a normal laptop. Okay, so I need to add the battery. I have the fan plugged in. Yeah, I have the fan. Wait, no, Wi-Fi card. I need to add. Seriously, wait. Oh. Okay, so the reason why I'm adding a Wi-Fi card, because, well, yeah, just in case. If I ever, if I do need to, oh my god, where I put screwdriver? It's probably in like the most obvious place, but for some reason I don't see it. And it was, never mind, it was on black background. Never mind again. Never mind 2.0. Okay, fair enough. It's not all the way in, but I don't want to risk it. You know what I want to buy from Amazon? Which I actually could, to be fair. I have enough money on my card. A new Wi-Fi card. Because this one is Wi-Fi 5. And a while ago, I was able to convince my parents to call our network provider for us to get faster and better internet, aka Wi-Fi 6. I mean, sure, Wi-Fi 7 is around the corner, Wi-Fi 6E is already a thing, but this was, Wi-Fi, sorry, my braining. Wi-Fi 6 is loads better than Wi-Fi 4. And this was like a new provider, you know, network provider, and they immediately give us Wi-Fi 4. This was back in like 2020. 2020, and they gave us that crap. Convinced my parents to call our network provider to give us, you know, better Wi-Fi, because ours sucked. And give us better Wi-Fi free of charge. But I hate the fact that we had to ask for better Wi-Fi when they said in the first place that it was good Wi-Fi. Obviously it wasn't. I checked on my computer and said, oh, Wi-Fi 4. And this is a Wi-Fi French card. So it's like, oh, it's Wi-Fi 4. That sucks ass, because it can't talk to every single device at the same time. It has to do one thing at a time. It's like my mom. Literally like my mom. Okay. I don't think I need to plug screw in everything. The display can be held up because of this, and this is a pretty strong hinge. So, I have the fan plugged in, I have the Wi-Fi card, I have other things. Now, I don't want to fully reassemble this thing. One, that's stupid. I'm going to disassemble it right after I finish this Windows 10 thingy. And two, why would I? It's pointless to do so. Setup is clean before it closes. That is one. Oh, it's already done. Never mind. What the? Yeah, I've been noticing a lot of tiny animals all over the place. Like, what? How? We have a goddamn invasion, but I don't know from where they're coming from. Okay, now I'm gonna shut down this computer. Thank you, old computer. It actually came in handy. You know, because it's right there. Wow, the USB is very, like, it's not even warm. It's lukewarm at best. Okay. It's plugged in. Let me get this. The problem is I can't use my mouse, but that's fine. For now. It's fine for now until it isn't. Boink. And come on. Boink. 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 There we go. It's booting. I'm gonna bet it's gonna immediately boot into the BIOS, which sucks. My checking media presence. Oh. The time is confused. It thinks it's midnight. Oh. Hey. It thinks it's December 23rd, 2021 at midnight. The screen is still flicking, which is normal. Okay, that always happens. Okay. I'm gonna share the password, not installed. Okay, boot option. Let me give you a boot option. Okay. Alright, let me just discard changes and exit. So it's like checking media presence, throws me back in here. Can we shut it down? How do we shut this down? It's like F10. Okay, the fan clicked in, so definitely have the fan. What button is it? I'm just spamming F11, hoping it's the right button. Like, which one is for the boot options? Oh, it's loading into something. Wow, that's not bad at all. I didn't even select boot options or anything. It just did that. That is very impressive. Not bad, kid. Wow. I'm actually pleased with that. Because the school computers, they're so ancient. Maybe that's the problem. Usually we have to go into BIOS and stuff. This, I just, tried spamming a random button that probably wasn't even the right button, and it worked. Also, yeah, that's a no. We're gonna get my mouse working. Oh wait, no. I have another mouse here. I think we do. I think. It's not a yes. It's a no. I'll just borrow my mom's and give it back when I'm finished with it. You know, this mouse I was using earlier. Oh, you can adjust DPI, that's cool. You put the USB within use back into its place. I fixed the kit aside because we don't need it for now. This mouse is janky. I agree. But as long as it works, I'm good with that. Okay, there we go. Just put more upright. Alright. We need UK. No, not Ukrainian. Okay, United Kingdom. Restart computer. Oh, sorry. Start setup. Oh, let's see my. Oh, 100%. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants. Oh, last updated June 2021. Upgrade keeps now custom install. It's new. Apply. It's an SSD. I'm not gonna make separate partitions because I think that's stupid and pointless. You know. Oh, cool. Like I'm not gonna be like this computer. Nowadays, it's pointless to make partitions on SSDs. I just want to separate where your files are, you know, so you can find them more easily. If you want to have like, not like a folder for all apps and programs, you want to have an entire partition for them. Sure, go ahead. Not the smartest thing, but you know, with an SSD, with a hard drive, it's pretty smart. With an SSD, that's a bit pointless nowadays. So that's why the teacher telling us, hey, you're gonna need to know this a lot. You're gonna need to know this with every computer you use. No, dude, my phone has a goddamn SSD. This watch has an SSD. This phone has all of these phones use SSDs. This has SSDs. This has a type of SSD. It's SD card. This is also a type of SSD. It's flash. This computer had two SSDs. It's now over here. It's chilling. I don't even know what USB brand is this, or SSD brand is this. Wow, I can't even check, because if I were to take this off, it would take this paper. It says what SSD it is. So now I can't even find out what brand to see if it's reliable or not. God, why do I like playing with this so much? It's sticky, moist, I guess? And what else? Right, cold. And for some reason it's like, whoa, brain-like. Tap, 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 tap. 69%! Oh, 70%. Oh, very sad. So the fan is running, the computer is working. For some reason this was all the way down. How is it already that the heatsink is warm? All we're doing is just installing stuff, which makes, actually no, yeah, that makes sense, because that is CPU dependent. So that means my goddamn, this laptop CPU is already better than the school computer's CPU. It's embarrassing, look how quickly it's going. Could also be because USB 3.0, but come on, you're getting absolutely destroyed by my laptop, and I hate my laptop. Well, not anymore, I guess, because you know, Linux is like, let me just talk about some more stuff while this is doing shit. Linux is great, honestly. So far that I've been using it, I like the UI of Linux. It feels like you've combined Windows and Mac OS into a perfect world. Because it has the taskbar feels like Windows, the search feels like Windows 7, and the Windows 10 hybrid, like perfect. I love it. And it actually searches for the things you search for. The settings though, they look like Mac OS, and I like Mac OS settings, you know, because it feels more organized, despite more options being presented to you at once. Because of the way it's made, it actually feels more organized somehow compared to Windows 10. Even though it shouldn't, it really shouldn't. You know, Oh, I hope it doesn't boot from the USB again. Uh-oh. Yeah, I if the computer can already starting services. Getting devices ready. I've never seen this on one of the school computers when I've been working on them. That felt nice. Like sometimes I just do little, neck exercises that make sounds. It feels nice, and I also do some for my back in the morning, because I should a great back posture. Wait, no, this is apparently bad posture. Still getting ready. Man, let me tell you something, man. Oh, this mouse was only $6. You remember when I made a video on this mouse? $6 I spent on this. That was it. I only spent $6 on this mouse. It was crazy to me to think that you can only spend like $6 on a mouse and it still, works pretty well. Well, not really. I guess it's not too good because, like, the optical sensor here. Yeah, optical mouse. The optical sensor is causing some problems now. It didn't have at the start. It was made in 2021 and it says it passed. 2021 second month. So it was made in second month of 2021. So it's pretty old actually. I mean, not for a mouse, but like for a piece of tech maybe. Oh, mouse cursor, mouse cursor, mouse cursor, mouse cursor. Oh my god, mouse cursor. That's so cool. That is so cool. Oh my god. Wow, where'd it go? I was just adjusting my brightness. Oh, that's a little better. I look like I'm gonna, mug you. Or at least this looks better. Kind of, maybe. No. It's from the side. Oh, just a moment. What do you want? 1080p. Such a big screen does not look good, honestly. Like, sure, it's only 15.6 inches, but you can see the pixels.
Hi there, I'm Cortana, and I'm here to help. A little sign in here, a touch of Wi-Fi there, and we'll have your PC ready for all you plan to do.
I can actually feel myself
Use your
cringing.
voice or the keyboard along the way, and if you'd like me to stay quiet, just select the little microphone icon towards...
Thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye. Fuck off. Go away. Go. Oh. Okay, enough intro. Let's dig in. Why did they add this? I don't have. Is this just because I have a Because I think this is because I have speakers and microphone. Because this doesn't have it on school computers, and those don't have speakers and microphones. Not proper speakers, at least. So it's like beep boop, beep boop, beep bop. So it's stupid. It's just so stupid. Like, why? Go away. Oh, keyword layout. Right. I said UK, assholes. Skip. I mean, I could, because this one's QWERTY, that one's QWERTY. I don't use this one much, though. Oh, here's my mom's hotspot. Connected. There we go. Just a moment. Now we have some important setup to do. Isn't the entire setup important, though? Although I don't know how to use this part on here. At first I put it up here, but then this silicone thing, where I drink out of, I don't know how to apply it. So I just applied this on the bottom here, and I applied this onto the straw, and it works. It's not pretty, not one bit, but it works way better than the original way I did it. So good enough for me. Oh god, I have to sign in. There's no don't sign in. You have to sign in. Holy crap. Escape? No, that doesn't work. Wow, you actually... I don't have a choice here. What the hell? Dun, 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 dun. Create a pen. Okay. Sorry, I'm just gonna, thank you. Just gonna. Hey, I'm back now. Like, seriously, like, this part, yeah, I don't care. You know my computer password? Who cares? You're not in my country. The Microsoft app and the apps used your location. No, I don't care. I have my phone to scam me. I don't want to use Find My Device. And you're not gonna. What? You have to send required diagnostic data? That's stupid. Proof. No, definitely not. I don't want my ads to be personalized. You know how terrible that is? Apps can use advertising ID to provide. No! Do not give me personalized ads. I'm gonna use ad blocker, so, don't waste your time on me. Oh god. To be fair, I'm gonna be doing gaming. I'm gonna be doing this. I'm not really gonna be watching stuff and browsing the web, because Linux actually loads things faster. So yeah, creativity and gaming was probably best thing. Don't care about safety. Experience manager, but chat with customer. No, take notes, right? SS Cloud. Wow. Gaming and creativity. How ironic. No thanks. Don't even try to remind me later, dickhead. Oh my god, why is this so dirty? I don't know. All the rest of the keys, fairly clean. Sure, caps lock has a bit of dust. But how are the 2 and 3 keys that dusty? Seriously, it's still dusty. No! Screw you! What do you mean product key? What does that mean? Oh wait, is this for... this is probably for Microsoft 365, isn't it? Did it just... Was that me? No, it wasn't. Okay. Oh, it's weird having Windows again. Oh no, I have to open this app up again. I'm so not looking forward to that. Well, at least I didn't put in most of the things. You know what I gotta say? This thing. This I remember. I bought it from Wish, and it's honestly been so good at using it. It came with its own screws, so I can put it in. So I can put this in. My god, what is my phone doing? Why is it always making everything overexposed? So, came with a screw, 2 screws, one for this and one for these two. Well, that means 3 screws, but whatever. So it's really convenient to have this. I don't think you can have 2 at the same time, because, it's only one SATA 3 port. Can't really have 2 at the same time. At least I don't think so. I mean, maybe, because USB hubs work that way, but I don't know. But it's actually been working really well so far. 10 euros! And I bought it from Wish, and it works like a charm. And why is the taskbar white? This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. No one should ever have that to be the default. If you leave your taskbar on white, you're a sociopath and a psychopath and just plain old crazy. Oh god, my brother's crazy. That's not good. Okay, so it already activated Windows. That's cool. It's dark. You know what I always want to turn off on computers? I even do this to my school computer. Even though every time I stop using the computer, when I shut it off, it resets everything. I always set it to dark, and I turn off that stupid transparency effects. Because for some reason, transparency effects use up quite a bit of storage. What is this? No, it downloaded pointless apps. I don't want Microsoft to do. I don't want okay, Microsoft Store is fine, I guess. I don't want Spotify. Don't use Spotify. I know it's shocking. I go on YouTube. I listen to a song. I think it's good. I download it onto my phone. Sue me, but don't. Oh my god, I think there's more apps than in the first place. Where did TikTok come from? Where did Prime Video come from? Where did Messenger come from? Where did Instagram come from? back in my day when I was installing Windows 10 or other Windows operating systems, there was no such a thing as that many stupid applications. Sorry, there were never this many. I thought I was gonna burp, but I didn't. Like, tips. I don't need that. Oh my god, can this mouse not have a seizure? Look at this. Seizure mouse. Look at where it's going. It's not a mouse pad this time. Because I saw a mouse pad, I was like, okay, I'll buy this. It's actually really good for gliding with it. I don't use Skype. I want to use your phone, but fine, whatever. Background. Let me turn it to a darker background. Oh, that's a lot better. I like this background, genuinely. It doesn't look that bad, I guess. Why do we have email? There's so many things I don't like about this. I do like this, though. The easy to adjust battery usage, power mode, pretty much. The fact that the taskbar hides. But I gotta say, Linux even gives you more functions than Windows. Like, seriously, look at it. You know the taskbar? Yeah, that can hide on Linux too, but whatever. However, you can't adjust how long it stays open and when it opens when you put your mouse down here on Windows. You can do that on Linux. Like, sure, maybe I missed something in Windows, but Linux makes it so easy to find all the functions compared to Windows. Windows is complex, costs money, and somehow gives me more headaches, which makes no sense considering this should be, proper software, considering the fact that it costs money. While Linux doesn't. Sure, Linux can cause you more hoops and a little more problems when it comes to when it comes to using Windows, but like, imagine having to pay over $100 for official license of Windows just to get more problems than someone who uses Linux, which is free and open source. I think it's open source. Also, I know what you're thinking. Why am I installing all of these? I don't need them. I don't need 3D Viewer. I've never used 3D Viewer in my life. One time I used 3D Paint and that was just for fun. I don't need it. Where's People? I don't know what People is. I don't know why that's on here. Okay, OneDrive I used to use for my phone. Now I no longer do, so it's just make a point. I hope I don't forget that this is going to be my Windows 10 OS and not just like a virtual machine where I can delete whatever I want. Oh my god, seriously, taskbar glitched already. There's like a weird space. Oh, so that's why. No, there's still a weird space here. See that? You see that? There's nothing there. What is there? Pin taskbar. Pin what? There's nothing there. It's saying something's there, but it's not even an app. It's nothing that's here. This is nothing, Windows. I can close this, right? There's still something there. Like if I go to the right, well, just give me this, but I go slightly to the left. Gives me weird something. Close all windows. Still there. That makes no sense. Oh yeah, let me just before I forget, let me just eject my USB stick. So it isn't, pointless in the computer. I will erase that Windows copy on that USB though, because it's a 128 gig USB flash drive that I don't want to put to waste. Oh, there's no hybrid option? Oh, that's weird. Oh well. Meditating option. Okay, let me actually, one more thing I should do. I should check if everything's being detected in Task Manager. More details. I do like Task Manager. That's the one thing Linux doesn't have. At least I can't find. So cool. Thanks, Windows. 256 gig SanDisk. That's correct. Wi-Fi. It is Wi-Fiing. Yeah, this is also one of the things why I've switched to Linux. RAM usage is so stupid. 2.6 gigs. What are you even doing? Only have Task Manager open and something that I don't even know what you have opened. Claiming that it is, but it's nothing. Okay, we're turning off news. Okay. I know I said it was gonna be quick. Like there's so many dumb things that are still on. turn off news, search, just search icon. I don't need an entire box. Like, yeah, that looks a bit uglier, but it gives me so much more room. I don't, what is this? I don't want to use meat now. Never used it. CPU picks up just fine. Let's do actually let's do a restart just to see if it still boots into Windows. Before I find that out later, that I accidentally deleted a core function, aka weather. Like, it's stupid. Like, every time I delete like one of those optional features that the computer claims, like, tells me, hey, I don't need this, you can delete it if you want. I'm like, okay, I delete all the pointless features except for, like, I don't know, like, I delete everything. Okay, that's fine. But then I delete Internet Explorer 11, which is virtually useless. Like, seriously, because everything I search for, suspicious. No, that's not suspicious. It's actually just remembering what profile I use and what name I use. Because, that's why I wanted to sign in with my Gmail. Okay, fair enough. Microsoft W this time. Sure. I'll give him the W. Okay, now we shut it off and we go back to reopening it. So this is gonna take 15 years? Maybe. Okay, put this back to my mom's computer. Because this should be the last time I have to open up my computer for a while. Because I swear to God, if I have to open that computer up again, I'm going to become a surgeon and do that on my brain, on my head, so I can wash my brain. God, it's already so tiring. I hate software, but doing this, this hardware bit is so annoying because this computer is unbelievably annoying. The heatsink is still warm even though the fan was fanning. Oh, whoops. Forgot this, my bad. Okay, with the battery out. I remember once making a troll video saying, look, guys, this is only 4240 milliamp hours. That's not good. Wah. Well, this is 20,000 milliamp hours. And apparently, you don't focus on the watt. You focus on the watt hours, not the milliamp hours. This is 20,000 milliamp hours, but how many is that in watt hours? 74 watt hours, this thing, compared to this thing. Sure, it's thicker by a bit, but this also has a casing bigger than this one, thicker than this one. If you were to lay it out into there, you'd probably make it fit. You probably, maybe a little less, like 15,000 milliamp hours of this, and it would probably fit into this body. Because there's still, here there's still a bit more room, but I guess it's, protect the chassis, or well, the internal components. Or maybe just use, like, the actual chassis as metal, and just some, like, internal bits. Like, the internal bit should be out of plastic, but the housing, the housing and the main bit should be metal. Internally, plastic, whatever, sure, use plastic on the inside. But luckily, on the outside, it would be metal, which means it would be awesome. I've only seen one person in my entire goddamn school use a nothing phone, and after looking at it the first time in person, it really does look nice. It doesn't look like an iPhone too much, like people have compared it to. Like, seriously, my classmates have iPhones, some of them at least, and when comparing that to the nothing phone, it doesn't look too similar. Like, I guess I see the resemblance, but it's not that much of a resemblance, It barely feels like an iPhone ripoff, because it's its own thing, it's its own design. No one has lights on the back of their phone, unless you count the flashlight. Wi-Fi card. Okay, sorry. That's why I wasn't listening. Okay. Okay, now screw that. I have school tomorrow. I'm doing this at like 10:23 p.m. It's fine, guys, because whatever. It's Friday tomorrow, so should be fine. Please, please just get out. I wanna go to bed. I wanna go talk to people. Why? Always that noise. I always think I'm gonna break it. Oh. Always say how rough I have to be. Well, I don't mind being rough elsewhere, but not with like computers. Especially this one. Considering it's my main machine. Cool, okay. Is it bent? Is it bent? No, not really. Cool, okay. It's like someone on the inside is like, there's like a tiny person. Like this is a house. You know, this is a house. People go out and then they just move this up and down. Like whenever I want to use it, which is never. So these people can't earn a living, or their economy is thriving because they don't have to work. Literally shocking how sometimes when you look at a motherboard, it's like looking into sort of like a city. And seriously, this looks like a city, man. In a way. And like the capacitors, for example, those look like buildings. The RAM and the heatsink, I don't know what to call that. Or like the SSD. I forgot it gets lifted up when I unscrew it. Boink. Put that there. Put that here. The reason I got brain. The reason why I'm doing a dual boot system is because one of my friends that I used to be classmates with said like they do a dual boot system. Like for games they play on Windows, but for like actual watching movies, working, they use Linux because it's so much faster. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'll do that. Or I could just use virtual machine. But then I was like, oh wait, virtual machine doesn't get all the full power because it's a virtual machine, Oh, I can actually use this. Jesus Christ. Okay. Actually helps. It even straighten out some of these heatsink things. So it got some out, not much, because it's also very thin. Didn't fill the entire space. But it got some out, which is already an improvement. Holding the board for too long. Ow. Ow! How the sharp corners, for real. Okay, first I put the heatsink bit in there. I put down. Boing, boing, boing. Yeah, I get it, man. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, shit happens. Lift it up a bit more. Push it up. Pray to God that it doesn't break. Michael. Seriously, Michael? Duh. Always hate that. Always gonna hate that. God, this is why I was like thinking, what if my next computer is a desktop? Like seriously, why didn't I get a desktop in the first place and, you know, got a laptop? You know, like I got my MacBook later on, you know, back. My brother needed it for college. Which is very understandable, because his laptop was another laptop that now I have also. It was like, the reason why I have it is because my grandma doesn't know how to use it, even though we tried teaching her. You know, she's like, nah, bro, this ain't for me. This is too advanced, man. It's like, okay, can I have it then? No, it's like, seriously, we tried to teach her, we tried everything, because she was like, nah, broski's too hard for me. Oh, thank you for offer, but no, I decline. I was like, okay, can I have it then? She was like, okay. I had to convince my mom I won't open it, which is a shame because the computer needs more RAM. More RAM and more SSD storage, but right now it's like 4 gigs of single stick DDR3 and god damn it. And also that I hate this already. And also 128 gigs of SSD storage. And the worst part is that's the original SSD, so it's not even an aftermarket SSD. Like, you know, just a random SSD. It's just a factory SSD, which is probably very old at this point. Okay. Oh, thank God. Lift this up. This side here, this on the side here. Put the black tape back over. There we go. Thank God this part isn't screwed in well. Wi-Fi card back in. Grab the screw. Attach. Oh, there's a Wi-Fi cable here. And like on the speaker. Makes sense why it's so much longer than this speaker here, even though they're the same speaker. This one has Wi-Fi. You know, the aux. The main one is in the display somewhere. And the aux is down here by the speaker. Left speaker. Which, you know, that makes a lot more sense why the right speaker on here is so much shorter than the one in here, even though the thickness is the same and the how wide they are is also the same. Also, I have some NASA pens. Look at that, NASA. I got a knife in this pocket for opening up kombuchas. You know, drinks. That's honestly the only reason why I carry a pocket knife. So I can open up drinks that have a stupid cap at the top. So like beers, kombuchas, some other normal beverages that for some reason have that cap on them. You know, that sort of thing. Goes here, right there. Grab battery. How to slot it in. Michael, I'm gonna get tax fraud, Michael. Tax fraud, Michael. Okay, should be fine. God, I hate how sharp the corners of the Wi-Fi card are. Why are they slightly rounded? There's like nothing on there. It's pointless. Okay, oh, no, there was something on it. A screw! Why was it? Oh, right. This. Bro. There you go. Surprisingly enough, I don't have the most RAM in my entire class. I think someone said they have 64 gigs or 128 gigs of RAM, which is like, holy moly. At the time, I had like 16. No, wait, 12. Because Windows. But now, I have 30, aka 32 gigs in total. 30, aka 29.9 is available to me. Funny how Linux actually takes me 29.7 gigs of available RAM, while Windows is 29.9 gigs, but the idle RAM usage is much lower on Linux. So I have no problem with Linux taking around 200 megabytes more RAM by default. Because there's not like a billion things running in the background. Like, what the hell, Microsoft? What were you thinking? Seriously, man, we're not all made out of RAM. Like, some of us weren't, and still aren't. Like my mom, 4 gigs of RAM, DDR3 RAM, single channel. You know? Boink. Oh, that was immediate. Boom. So now I have to flip it upside down though, because now that's like all these components. Like this is bare, but this is mostly metal, so that makes... Okay, that's better, I guess. You know what, maybe it's not bad that it's facing down. Like, sure, yeah, these are essential components, but just more foam on here, and more glossy plastic than on here. This is just pure metal mostly. Then compared to like what is on here. So I guess that's the benefit of this being bare on the back. Don't plug it in yet. Okay, the fan. Don't forget that this time. What could I be forgetting? Maybe where I put my screws. Or where I put my screws. Okay, these are for this. I know that because of where they're positioned, so that should be fine. Okay, this is always... Okay. I was so close to not doing that weird, annoying click. Okay, you also grip again. Screwed in, well, pushed in. That looks mostly fine. Here it is. Funny how I'm considering this slow compared to before, which was like this. Oh. Like this, I can apply pressure and it moves freely in all directions, no matter how many times you spin. Also, when you open it, SIM ejector! Thank you! That is actually really convenient, you know? I fixed it, man. Thank you, man. Sure, your tools are a bit more expensive than the usual stuff we buy, but oh my god, you get great value with that, because this is super tiny. Like, look at that. That is very small. I mean, sure, it's average. Sure, I mean, yeah, it's average, but like, seriously, that even, like, god, dude. Like, seriously? Can this phone? I love autofocus, I swear. This is all screwed in, this is in, the SSD is in, that's plugged 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 in. Yeah, we should be good to go. This over here, tuck it in. Perfecto. Yoink. Okay. Ow. Oh my god, seriously? Move. Okay. Oh, there's my wallet. Cool. Okay. We put it back on here. We plug it into power. Plug in HDMI. Okay. Now word me for a second. Let's put this back in its place. And we open the lid actually. Oh, it's already booting. I didn't do that. Automatically booted into Windows. Mike, stop having a seizure. Who told you you can do that? Yeah, it's charging, so the HDMI should work. Theoretically. God, I really hope I didn't wipe my... Can you stop having a seizure? I really hope I didn't wipe my Linux system. Because that thing is goated. You know, goated with the sauce. Yep. Jesus, so much different on here. Display. Stop updating alarms and clock. Why would you even... Oh god, Bing. What is... Oh, display, right. Oh my god, just give me display. Stop giving me like... Fine, whatever. Like, yeah, that's what I want. Okay. So complicated. No reason. Why is it not showing? Okay, it's definitely detecting my monitor, but for some reason it didn't turn on. Where's my picture? Setting up multiple. No, not help from the web. Go away. Hello? Tag display. Then detect another display. That is very... Huh? Can do anything now? Advanced display settings. Display 1, which is that. That is. Why are you not picking it up? Michael. Michael. I need more than just like display stuff. I need like display. Duplicate or extend to another display. Yes, that's what I need. So where is it? Where's that function? Dude. Turn on. Give me settings. Give me settings. Give me settings. This monitor is not cooperating. Give me settings. Dude. Dude. Bro. I swear I plugged that. Yeah, it's on the main board. Actually. Dude. Bro. It's not letting me use settings. That's stupid. I don't know, maybe just. Seriously, that's not for the monitor? Wow, the monitor cable was harder to pull out than the laptop cable. That is very cool. Okay, let's try it now. Plug in. Ow! Ugh. Plug in the monitor. Turned on. How did that happen? Cool, okay. Maybe we need to update. Hold on. Oh. Update and security. Yeah, okay. Okay, that makes sense. A few optional updates. Sure. It's not much. Okay, ASUS Tech display. Display, that's a display. Okay, could just be that the Windows isn't fully updated yet. Is it? Crap on it. I don't want Windows 11 to go away. I bet. Did it just freeze? Wow, it really just froze when I wanted to close the Windows 11 recommendation. Seriously? Malicious. Realtek, NVIDIA display. Okay, maybe when I download the NVIDIA display and restart the computer, it should start working. So, cool. They should theoretically start making that monitor work again. So, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. This video is so long and annoying.